y'all. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 books that helped better my mental health. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I mean, since we still have nowhere else to go, you might as well read a book. Or 2 or 3. I mean, why not? Books are sexy. So 2 years ago, my husband and I visited Los Angeles, which is our favorite city. And we went to a place called the Last Bookstore. Now, this experience was amazing. I have never in my life seen a bookstore so... You're just gonna have to visit Los Angeles and see it for yourself. It was an amazing experience. And I think that's when my love for certain books was created. I found a quote by Alberto Mangro that speaks volumes. And it says, "Maybe this is why we read. And why in moments of darkness, we return to books, to find words for what we already know." So, I do not love to read, but I have fallen in love with reading books.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
And that probably doesn't make any sense. So, what I'm trying to say is, I was never a fan of reading books. But I have fallen in love with reading certain books. These books that I'm going to recommend have positively changed my life and have been beneficial in bettering my mental health. The first book was recommended to me by my mother, titled Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's All Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. Side note, if this book looks different, it is because I took off the cover. I personally think that the books look better and so much more sophisticated once the paper cover is taken off, especially when you're trying to style a bookshelf. Okay, enough about my pet peeves. In a nutshell, this book expounds upon overreacting, mindfulness, and gratitude. This book gives you tips on how to keep little things from taking over your life, because it's usually the little things that snowball into big things. It has 100 chapters.
Yes, you heard me right. 100.
It has 100 chapters.
Oh my God!
But each chapter has 2 to 3 pages, so it will not take you long to finish. It teaches you to replace old habits of reaction with new habits of perspective. In the last chapter of the book, it tells you to live each day as if it were your last, because it might be. The truth is, none of us know how long we're gonna live on this earth, but sadly, we pretend and act as if we do. We postpone the things that we really wanna do or are afraid to do, like forgiving a family member, running a marathon, or starting a YouTube channel, or going to visit a friend that we haven't seen in a while. Oh wait, scratch that last example. Do not go see a friend that you have not seen in a while until we are allowed to go back outside. Y'all need to be staying home in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So remember, don't sweat the small stuff, because it's all small stuff. And I give this book 4 stars. Get Out of Your Head by Jenny Allen is superb. Get out of your head. So, wait a minute. This is probably the perfectionist in me, but do you see that this book has a paper cover on it? Wait 1 second. Do you guys see how much better this book looks without the cover? Okay, moving on. Out of all of the books that I've fallen in love with, this book has helped me the most. This book gives you truths about the Bible, spirituality, theology, science, and mental health. This book teaches you how to renew your mind and stop the spiraling of toxic thoughts. Those of us that suffer from anxiety or some type of depression, you will realize that it stemmed from or started from a negative thought. Now, the changes were not abracadabra big changes. In fact, they were small changes that impacted my life tremendously. This book will definitely bless, challenge, and empower you, and I give it 5 stars. I personally believe habits, big or small, good or bad, play an important part in our mental health. Atomic Habits by James Clear has impacted my life in a big way. This book opens up by breaking down the words atomic and habit. In this book, the author shares an event that happened in his life when he was younger that led him to create habits that impacted his life. The backbone of this book revolves around his 4-step model of habits, which are cue, craving, response, and reward. This book teaches you easy and proven ways on how to build good habits and how to break bad ones by implementing small changes on a daily basis. Changes that seem small and unimportant at first will compound into remarkable results if you're willing to stick with it over a period of time. One of the quotes I love in this book says, "The quality of our lives often depends on the quality of our habits." Atomic Habits by James Clear is a must-read, and I give it 4 stars. If any of you are interested in any of the books that I've mentioned in this video, make sure you click on the links in the description box that I provided below. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this YouTube video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the comments below, let me know what are some of your recommendations of books that maybe I should give a try that will help better my mental health. And in the comments below, get him to create habits that, or maybe I should just say went to Los Angeles. Or is there another Los Angeles? You don't know? Are you sure there's only one? Bless, challenge, and empower you. And I give it 5 stars. Why am I holding my hands up?